Order, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Motion to approve the minutes of the February 14th, 2019 Manistee Township Board meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the February 14th minutes of the Township Board meeting.
I second that.
Been moved and supported that we approve the minutes from the February 14th meeting. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. None opposed? Carried. We've received your treasurer's report. Any comments? If not, place those on file, please. Manistee Township accepted minutes of the planning commission. Any?
February 6th.
Yes, for February 6th. Anything to add? Any comments?
No.
Any questions? Place those on file. There was no appeal.
No appeal.
I did talk to members of the chairman of the zoning board of appeals. I asked him to set up a meeting, an organizational meeting for that group.
Okay.
And he
Who's
says
the chair?
we will do a very,
Oh, Barry.
very,
And I talked with Jeff yesterday about when he could come too.
okay. Great. Anyone with anything to bring before the board at this time? County commissioner isn't here. Got anything going on in your office, Guy?
We do. In the zoning office, we had no new complaints. No, and this is for the month of February.
Okay.
No land use permits issued. Only 4 construction permits. One was a new home. A couple of a couple of electrical permits and a mechanical. Let's see. The planning commission held their meeting, their March meeting last week. And the planner I met with him Tuesday. He's gonna update the official zoning map to reflect the solar change on the map for up at Heathlands. And then he's intending to come to their May 1st meeting to present his proposal for preparing, or helping the planning commission prepare the master plan, a new master plan. I've put information in everybody's package about the Department of Insurance and Financial Services, about the fire insurance withholding program. It's just their frequently asked questions section, so you can kind of study up a little bit and see if that's something we want to pursue.
Okay.
And then Connie and I yesterday met with the city concerning city sewer service contract between, what would it be, Burger King and M55 intersection. And they took the original survey that they did, the proposal, which was 254% of in-city rates. They adjusted it for new customers in the township, adjusted it for infrastructure in the township that their citizens did not have to pay for either by rate or by taxes. Adjusted it for Filer Township, putting in their own, and for the Oaks, and it all came down to about 163% instead of 254, which works out to a rate of $13.55 a 1,000, plus a monthly fixed charge of ready to serve charge. Yeah. They call it ready to serve.
That's what, $12.50 or something?
$12.36, depends on your meter size. But that's, 1236 is for a 5/8 normal household meter. And just for information, their current in-city rate is $8.31 a thousand.
Mm-hmm.
And they made one more offer on it, I guess, on the table that the board can consider, is that we could buy in to some of the capacity that they have spent their taxpayers' money on in the township. And they just threw out a number like a $2 million investment would bring it down to 26% above in-city rates, which is $10.37 a thousand.
We wouldn't own the lines and we would not be responsible for the lines.
Yeah, go ahead, Connie. If you-
Nope, that's all I
wanna put
wanted
out
to add,
some-
because that's concerning to me.
Yeah, they're still gonna own the lines.
1037, is that what you said?
1037, if my.
They would still own the lines, we wouldn't have to fix them, and so the rate would go
Maintain
down.
them, anything.
The rate would go down from 1355 to 1037 after we spent the 2 million.
Yeah, and I didn't do the math, but if you take 831,
It should be 26% more.
Well, I think when John gets back, I think we'll have a
8.31
work session.
times 2.54,
Yeah, and,
what we were talking about before was 2111, a thousand plus the fixed, plus the ready to serve.
Right, I remember that.
And we just said, no, we can't do that.
and they still did say that they would attend a board meeting to.
Explain to us how they got
all
to
of
this,
us,
these
who were
numbers.
interested. So they would attend a work session, board meeting, whatever we decide what we're gonna do, be part of that to answer any questions that maybe got in anything to ask.
And Peter Wendling was there yesterday to represent the township,
Mhm.
and,
And he said he would come. to-
yeah. And I don't think there was any other issue other than price, really, so. And we wouldn't, they could finance the $2 million, or we could pay, we can invest whatever we want. Basically, you're buying units of capacity at $3,700 a pop. We could choose whatever amount we wanted. We could do some now, some next year, some the year after. So that
You know,
if we wanted to invest that money to lower the rate.
Well, I appreciate everything that you and Connie have done, and,
It was nice having Peter there too, because he had experience in other townships dealing with the same thing and could bring that information to the.
He was saying, was it Bel Air, he was saying that the $13 rate is less than they're paying up there. Not that matters all that much.
well, I think that we should.
And I think
have-
13 is about, a little over 13 is what we're paying. No, commercial customers are paying the drive, right?
Yeah.
Just for reference.
Well, this thing's been going on for quite some time, and it's glad that it's coming to a head, and, I think,
It was a
Is that-
positive meeting and.
Great.
the
Yeah, that's
atmosphere
great.
there was good.
that's good. As I suggested, I think we should maybe plan a work session after John gets back and resolve this thing and decide what we want to do.
And we really already have a contract drawn up, we just need to change dates and numbers.
Right.
And we discussed the same phasing of the payment
Pills.
of taxes
Right.
piece, just like we did for the water. And they were open to all that, but that was
Great.
considered.
That's good. Thank you for your, both your efforts in this. Anything else?
No.
You're up, Joe.
Oh, boy.
I wanted to say one more thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Karen's doing a great job. Handling the building department. Pretty much doing it all.
Wonderful.
All right, for the fire side of everything, for February 2019, we had a total of 37 activities. 8 of them were fire-related, 20 of them medical-related. Meetings and station trainings and other activities were 9. Chief and officers' hours, a total of 68. All total fire, medical, and training and other activity complaint hours was 95. Moving on to apparatus, all of our trucks are in good working order. 131 replacement is about 75% done with the specifications of the research they've been doing. This month we'll be getting DOT inspections for the remaining trucks. In the station, one concern is the thermostat in the meeting room needs to be looked at, as it will not adjust down temperature. It just stays at a constant. Equipment, the new turnout gear from the revenue sharing grant is on order, still waiting on the gear. It was back ordered in December. There will be a charge for adding suspenders to these at about $40 a piece, and there's 3 sets. We did receive a care package from Dinges Fire from Fred Reeder for the billing issue that came up. At no charge, we received 3 sets of extrication gloves, 1 set of structural gloves, and some adapters and fittings. Estimated of these valued about $300 to $400. We thank Fred for making this right. Personnel, bring to the attention of the board tonight to see if we can accept Jim Henderson if he returned all of his paperwork to you, Diane.
He has not come in to verify his ID, so
He has not?
He has not, so his packet is not complete.
Okay, I'll pass that on. We do have some folks that we did remove from our roster. We now have a total of 20 personnel. There will be more adjusting over this next month. We do have the best groups in town truck set. Training, we continue to do truck checks, SCBA's, Ice Water Rescue 101. We also hosted a 5-day wildland classes. I myself have been obtaining company officer classes 1 and 2, and Sam is also taking some preliminary company officer courses. These are both highly recommended for fire officers by risk management. In administrative duties, our auto aid agreement with City Fire is in effect, primarily through the US 31 corridor up to M22, back around Donts to Cott Road to Lake Shore Road to US 31. M55 corridor up to the East Lake Road, which includes the industrial park and the prison. Also with this agreement, we will respond into the city limits as needed. We request funds from the revenue sharing for the 2019 Cycle 1 towards Engine 131 replacement of a total of $50,000. We put in for fireworks funding for a joint grant that was with the association to complete some more work on the training facility, but we did not receive any funding at this time. We'll try again in the spring when available. Sam and myself are working on some fire inspections up at the tribal housing. They're building a new elder center. We'll continue to go up there as their progression gets done. In special events, this Saturday at 1 o'clock, the casino is doing their polar plunge. The fire department will be taking a vehicle up there to help fill up the pool too. And special notes, also be mindful of outside burning, call for burn permits. If you need phone numbers, I have them right here. And other than that, that ends the report. Any questions?
Thank you.
No? You down to 20 guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And there's some flexing. I know of a couple of people that are probably gonna leave and then come back. I don't know. We don't know for sure.
Just as long as we can keep a
I'll need-
accurate roster here.
I'll need an updated roster from the chief, please.
Okay, we'll do.
Any questions for Joe? If not, thank you, Joe, and again, express our thanks to the folks over there, if you would, please.
We'll do.
Nothing new with the liquor inspections, but I anticipate as the weather warms up and spring approaches, there will be some changes. Business to attend to, the AT&T Metro Act right-of-way permit extension. Diane, you're kind of versed in that, if you
Here's a
could
copy
please.
of it.
Yeah,
Is that what you're looking for?
no.
No.
You talked with Richard on it?
I actually sent him an email. He had reviewed the whole Metro contract, which is a little over an inch thick, in 2014, and this is simply an extension for another 5 years. He sees nothing wrong with agreeing to this extension.
Great. This is basically money in our bank,
It is,
you know.
it is,
Yeah. It's a state program.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. It absolutely is.
I'd like to give him a right to raise the rate. What?
Need a motion?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, we
Do
did.
we I make a motion that we extend the permit for Metro Act right away to AT&T.
For support,
I support that.
been moved supported that we enter into an extension with AT&T for the Metro Act right-of-way extension. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. None opposed? Thank you. United Veterans Council. This is an annual request. Right?
It is, yes. Yes, it is.
Last year, as you can see noted, there was a donation given. This is to help the veterans with flags to be placed on the veterans' grave sites. I would entertain a motion to support this program. And
I make a motion to support this program, but would like to discuss it before we vote.
I'll second the motion.
okay, who supported that we support this program?
My discussion is I kind of keep track throughout the year when deaths with the veterans happen. And I think it's the veterans that have deceased in this past year is about 20% more than the year before. So I think that maybe we should increase the $500,
Two.
$600. Because I know there's
I
more.
suppose we budgeted for this in our,
We have,
yeah.
yeah, we have. A couple of years ago, we sent $750 for flags, but it was because we completely missed them one year.
Right.
And so we increased for a couple of years to kind of get them caught up because, as Connie says, the number of veterans in the cemetery is increasing rapidly these days.
All right, so part of that motion would be a $600.
To increase our payment to the,
I don't have a problem with that, do you?
No, I still support that.
Motion to support at $600?
Yes. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None? Thank you. Now you have before you the household hazardous waste contract for 2019 at a cost of $1,450. That's gonna be held August 17th, 2019. Have they determined is that gonna be at the road commission again?
That's my understanding. But the hours are going to be a little bit shorter.
By an hour, yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
And when they're full this time, they're done, if it's before the end of the time.
And the rate is 3 cents more, which works out to 11% increase.
Correct.
We've supported this in the past.
Yes.
For the last,
Yeah.
at least 4 years,
Quite a few.
3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as we've been here, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it might have been new when we got here, I don't know about before then.
I make a motion we enter into the contract for the household hazardous waste.
I'll second.
It's been moved supported that we enter into the contract with the Manistee Conservation District for the,
1450.
Household hazardous.
for the household hazardous waste. I was looking at the bill says 2010 census amount. I don't know if that's increased.
Oh, that's the
either.
census count.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But at any rate, the motion is to support the household hazardous waste conducted by the Manistee Conservation District for the amount of $1,428.80. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Wait a minute.
Well, I'm sorry.
They rounded it up to 1450. Do we want to do just,
I'm sorry, yes, they did.
which one?
1450.
1450.
Okay, all right.
Thank you for catching that.
Okay, 1450.
Yes. Do you have any eraser on there? I know, you used to work with me, yeah, I know.
Happens all the time.
All right, move supported, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, none opposed. Along those same lines, I've given you some information that I just got from,
Scrap tires.
yeah, they're gonna have a scrap tire, it's just information, they're gonna have two of them, June 29th and September 28th. They haven't determined the location yet. $2 a tire, minimum, or maximum of 10. There's a lot of information in that I gave you, and we'll
Okay,
distribute that as we get closer.
so they got a grant again?
Yes, they did, yep,
Conservation District?
yep.
Okay, cool.
And Joe mentioned the auto aid is in effect. That's all I have. Anything else?
Might want to mention on our Township trash day, I think it'd be like May 11th or whatever, we'll have people asking if we're doing that.
Second Saturday in May, whatever. that
Second
is.
Saturday in May, it's the Saturday before Mother's Day, it should be the 11th.
Is that what it is?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can make a posting or something.
And it's out there on the website too.
Okay, I just knew when people were coming in to go to it's a township.
And it's on the calendar and on the bulletin board.
Yeah.
And not a big one, just a little one.
And these seem to be new.
It probably was in the
township.
newsletter in their tax statement too.
Right, and, well, yeah, we didn't give that to them when they,
In the winter one.
In the winter ones.
That won't be in time for this. Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway, I just thought you'd mention it.
No, it's fine.
we'll put a big poster up there.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
You received a copy of the February bills? What are your wishes?
Make a motion to pay the bills as presented. Any bills that come in that we need to do before the next meeting.
I'll second that.
Been moved supported that we pay the bills as presented along with incoming bills for the month. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. None opposed? Manistee County MTA will be back in business this month at the Brown Township Hall, March 27th, 7 p.m. Zoning Board of Appeals, if they meet, will meet April 2nd here at the Township Hall. Planning Commission will meet here Wednesday, April 3rd, here at the hall. The next regular meeting of the Manistee Township Board will be Thursday, April 11th, 2019, here at the hall at 7 p.m. Any other comment?
Just want to make you aware that on the 24th, Monday, March 24th, the treasurers will be having their annual dinner meeting here at the other end. And Onacom is actually the host of it. And Jerry Super will be catering, and we'll have time for a meeting afterwards.
Okay. Is the hall empty?
Or
Okay.
Monday, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I signed it out.
Tuesday, it's busy.
I got something that's eating in my craw that I want to make a public statement about, but, you know, I've attended an awful lot of meetings of people that are trying to create economic development. They spend thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours trying to create economic development. And, you know, they're banging their head against the wall, because who wants to come where the highest gas prices in the state are close to? I think it's ridiculous. And 45 cents a gallon at one time is plenty. But everybody's entitled to make a living. Everybody's entitled to make a profit. But If you pick up, everybody's got a cell phone, and you pick up a cell phone, and if you're gonna go on vacation, and you look at Gas Buddy, for example, and you see where the gas prices are. Costs a lot of money, gas every boat. That's all I got. Anything else? Motion's in order.
Motion to adjourn.
I second that.
Been moved, supported, we adjourn. All in favor?